Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Hennessy Performance Racing League Xfinity Series. Tonight we will be racing at Richmond tonight. And as you all see, we are being joined by Big Jim himself. Big Jim, how are you?
Doing well, Brody. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good about tonight's Xfinity race, and also whenever we go Cup racing tonight. Also from Richmond and your home track, I believe.
Yeah, I love this place. I can't wait to see these Xfinity guys. They have a much more stable car underneath them than the Cup guys, so I don't think you're going to see many cautions tonight in Xfinity. But I I can't make any promises on it.
Well, that's where I was gonna go next. I know you know how to get around this place. I mean, whether it's heat or iRacing or anything like that. I mean, you just have a feel for this place. So, like, could you? What is the key for tonight for these drivers?
To me, it's just all about rhythm. You really want to get into that rhythm early on. I mean, some guys can find that rhythm later on into the race, but you really want to find that in that first stint before stage one ends. That way, you can be ready for stage two and maximizing your speed there when you have the fresh tires. But no, I think you're gonna see guys with really tight setups, and they're going to be hanging it right there on that yellow line, that apron down there. You're kind of playing chicken with it. You don't want to hit it, but you also want to be as close as possible to it to get the best drive off. So I think you'll see guys like Heredia and Fisk really be experts in that domain.
Absolutely. And I know that you have had a lot of. Oh well, we can join. That was quick. I saw that pop up and I was a little surprised. But it does look like we are going to have 25 drivers in the field, or 24, 25 drivers in the field
Oh,
tonight, so it'll be an
baby.
exciting one.
I love it. I love it so much. This is what this track needs on NASCAR Heat 5. We don't see many races past like 14 drivers in this Xfinity Series race. This might be the biggest turnout we've had all season, so
At
love to
least,
see it.
at least since Daytona, I'm right there with you. And I love whenever we come to this place, not only as a spectator but as a driver. From our recent switch over to iRacing, I've came to the reality that 704 Games actually did a really good job uh, with Richmond. Besides getting loose off of the corners, it runs pretty the same.
Yeah, the lift points are kind of where you'd think they'd be.
And as we load into the race, it does look like we are already seeing green flag racing and 22 Heredia out in front. Our usual suspect. He is on, I believe, a two-race win streak. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, he is the favorite in this season.
Yeah, not very surprising at all. He's shown I don't know if he's really been dominant here at Richmond, but him and Joker have had good race cars here in the Cup Series. This is his first season in the Xfinity Series here, but it's looking like he's really got that speed dialed in early on here.
Absolutely, but we do have a couple hot seats tonight, and as the six car goes up the hill in turn one, is going to lose a few spots. We have some hot seats tonight. I believe, if I am correct, the 61 is Fistbuster, and we also have a returning race winner driver, and I think he's in the 44 tonight, is GU. He had a lot of success in Season 2 and Season 3, so, I mean, we got a stacked hot seat field tonight.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see GU back. We remember how dominant he was in the Truck Series, but here he is trying his hand at the Xfinity Series. Right now, not the hottest. He's kind of back there lingering in, I don't know, about 23rd, 24th position, but I imagine that's just from the rough qualifying position. I imagine he'll be up there soon.
Absolutely, and while we were rambling on, it does look like the 61 of Fistbuster, you know, the Cup Series champion, has taken the lead over Heredia God.
Not Cup Series champion yet.
Oh,
Not
well.
Cup Series champion. He might be there this year, but those are two really big Cup talents up there in front, and 61 starting to pull away a little bit from the 22.
Yeah, you can definitely see why they own the Cup Series, and you know, that's coming from two Cup Series drivers right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, these guys have a lot of short run, long run pace. This is going to be the battle for the lead that we're going to see all night. With this race, this race was supposed to be 3 times wear, and I believe Electric complained about it being fuel mileage, and from Mid-Ohio last week, they did not want to save a lot of fuel, so the drivers voted on going 2 times for this race, and I believe there is no pit stops, so that'll be interesting.
Not a bad call at all. Pit stops, we do love to see them, but you will have guys on clutches trying to save that, and for the guys that's on controller, it's just not fair. And look at that, 22, back around 61 out of turn 4.
You know, one thing I've noticed racing Heredia is he really doesn't like to lead as much as you would think. You know, he has a lot of laps logged and in the lead and everything, but you know, if you have a car on pace with him, he's just gonna let you go log laps and burn your tires out in the front while he saves them behind you.
It's a veteran move. He's learned from a lot of great drivers in Hennessy over the years that all you got to do once someone's faster than you is let them by, let them burn their stuff up, and go back after him later in the stage. He's one of the best on long runs, and that's one of the reasons why.
Absolutely. And it does look like we are having another challenger heading up into this front pack. The 13 of JoJo. You know, JoJo has been basically runner-up to Heredia this season. I mean, he's showing a lot of speed in that 13 car. I really wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, he's had a really good season, and right behind him, well, a little change-up, but Speed Racer. He's driving my favorite car for the Xfinity Series for obvious reasons. But he's trying to join that pack too, along with Masopes, Card, and Frank right there. So all these guys, it looks like we might have a little more parity in the Xfinity Series than we thought.
Yeah, and you know, the top 3 guys are definitely really fast, and I think that's just going to be who we see up front tonight. But it does look like the 54, the 20, and the 9, and 10 car, or the 16, my bad, might have something for these top drivers, but it does look like someone in that backpack is lagging. I can't exactly tell who. It could be Killer.
Oh, hopefully not. This would be that'd be a little annoying. You work your way up here, fight your way up through the pack, and then you have to end up giving up spots. I think I do see that person lagging. I don't know who it is. It's not Frank, though.
Well,
might be... whatever it was, it's cleared up now. But I'm going to go back to something I wanted to touch on. Was I talked to Masopes this past week about his expectations for these big-time short-track races in Hennessy Xfinity Series, and we remember him from Martinsville. He was pretty competitive. He stayed in the top 3 pretty much the entire race. Right now, that's kind of where he's hovering, top 5 here at Richmond. And you can't ever count him out. If there's ever a chance that you get grouped back up and these guys get racing, move each other out of the way, the Soaps will definitely give you a bumper. Definitely try to make that pass. So, yeah, I think JGR and Penske, very, very strong.
Absolutely, and you know, with respect to Masopes, he is the most winning Xfinity driver of all time, so he definitely knows how to get it done. You know, we really only notice his talent on 1.5 mile tracks, you know, like Charlotte and Homestead and stuff like that. But, you know, he is pretty solid on these short tracks. He really doesn't get that much recognition for it.
This is going to be a battle right here between the 20 and the 54 fourth position. So hard to make that pass, man. I saw masopes. He just, once you get on the brakes, it locks up. He almost got into the 54, but kept it off of him.
Yeah, it's so hard to get it slowed down in either corner entry. Yeah, this is turning into a good little battle right here. 51's going to look back under the 20. Does Masopes get that bite off the top? Does look like he's going to clear.
There's some stuff from Masopes. Looking back through the field, I'm trying to find any other battles maybe. But yeah, it looks like there's this nice pack right behind the 20 and 54, Frank, Card, Logan Aim, and Jackson Altman. We haven't talked much about Jackson Altman, but he's not terrible at short tracks. I think we saw his prowess at him at New Hampshire. That's not really a short track, but it has the same kind of tendencies as Richmond with light braking. And right now, he's up there in the top 10, so Jackson.
I've been preaching this all season. Jackson, you know, he has surprised me. I really wasn't picking him to, you know, I maybe barely make the playoffs, but, you know, sitting, what, top 5 in the standings? You know, he has definitely been a surprise.
Very impressive. As we also hear that Hendrick 9 Chase, or make sure I got that name right. Yes, Hendrick 9 Chase has lagged out of this race. So he says this is his worst track anyways, and he's glad to be out of there.
It does look like
find a lap counter somewhere.
I have one up. It's in the broadcasting chat, and as I was about to say, I believe we're on 11 to go. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna go in stage 1. This is when the car gets pretty freaking loose, man. You're gonna be starting to slide off the corners. You're gonna have to really adjust your line on entries. What I found is that when you are that loose, your entry is more scary than your exit.
Absolutely, and you know, they haven't put in their setups yet, so they're just running on whatever the game gives you.
Phew. Yeah.
Yeah, stage 1 is always the brutal stage, I believe.
It is.
But it does show kind of, you know, raw talent with these cars and whatever setup that you pick. As we head back up to the lead group, it does look like the 22 and the 61 are starting to pull away from that 13 car.
Those top 2 have not let go of each other's bumpers.
They are incredible.
Just down.
If you know, is that the stage? No, caution. Caution comes out.
Caution, gonna look for who has damage. We didn't really catch that here, but looks like Sir Sadsack is... Oh, he's got a ton of front end damage. That must have been where the caution came out from. The 19 with a little nose damage. I imagine one of them got loose.
Yeah, probably nosed into the backstretch wall.
This is going to be Masopes' shot at getting some stage points, in my opinion. I think the top 2, Heredia, has already won a whole bunch of stages, a whole bunch of races this season. And he's not here for stage points, so we'll have to see what those guys behind these 2 do.
Yeah, they're all going for the stage win. Wow, look at the strategy.
36. He's going to try it.
He's out there on 2 tires. He did pit.
I'm pretty sure that's a teammate to the 22 as well.
Gonna break really early.
Says, I'm going. Look at JoJo.
He gave no mercy right there.
No mercy at all. The 22 is going to fall back to third. He's going to have to slide in behind Masopes. He's going to get under Masopes as they are 4 wide on the front stretch.
Oh, it's going to get narrow down here, boys.
Oh, no. It's getting ugly.
They're fighting for every bit of ground. Fistbusters fell back close to the outside of the top 10.
JoJo loves this right now. He is trying to sail away. They are side by side for second as he continues to get a gap. They are side by side as far back from like 7th to 26th.
It does look like we are going to have the white flag out at the end of stage 1. JoJo is taking his lead into turn 1. Heredia not far back, but I don't think Heredia is close enough to make a move on the 13 of JoJo. JoJo's gonna do it. Rounding 4, JoJo is your stage 1 winner.
Man. And I'm gonna be curious to see what kind of speed that 13 has when he has clean air. I think that might be a game changer. I think that 13 is gonna be in that top 2. Going to be with those top 2, especially now that Fist is all the way back here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. After all that, I don't know what happened to him, but he must have lined up on the outside.
Well, I am noticing from the stream Jackson fell all the way back to 19th place.
Yeah, that strategy would probably have a better shot working if there were 2 to go. Or if that were coming to the white flag. Maybe you'd be able to send it in there a couple times and save a couple positions, but those tires, 4 tires means all the difference here.
And you know, I mean, it really wouldn't have been as bad if JoJo didn't capitalize right here. And look, we see more strategy. Fist back up to the lead. And along as the 92 or 94.
Don't know if I agree with that. Track position means a lot, but I know that that's 61, those 92. They all did not take tires right there. They didn't hit probably. So this is a risky one.
Well, that's the 92 a person, I believe, and we haven't seen him all night. And it does look like he is going to get the lap lead.
I just don't see this being a long-term strategy.
Yeah, and here comes, who's that, Electric in the 8?
That's Electric.
Yeah, he's going to split both the drivers. Now we're going to, oh, Fist had an opportunity to go 3 wide, but decided on not to.
Electric to second.
Oh, we're seeing a little bit of speed out of this 8 car, and here we go, 3 wide again, Masopes, Fist.
Oh,
that's not going to work.
92 hard in the fence out of turn 2. That's probably a little yellow right side action right there. But you got to think that HMS right now is very happy with Electric's performance so far. Right now, he's holding off Heredia.
Absolutely, and from him missing the Pocono race, it put him back towards the cut line, so, you know, he really needs any points that he can grab.
And he's trying to look under the 22, giving a peek, not going to be able to make it happen. It's going to be the 18 moving up. That's the 18 of 10 Titan for life. Right now, I believe he is P6 or P5.
Yeah, this is where 10 Titan made his debut last season, and you know, he had an impressive 7th place run, so I was really looking at him show a little bit of speed tonight, and look at that, he's up into the top 5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Brody, that 18 car on short tracks might be a tad illegal. Don't tell NASCAR that, but that thing has a lot of horsepower underneath it.
Well, you should know better than anyone. You put a stopping on them at Martinsville.
Yeah, illegal race car. Ooh. Caution.
Caution. Oh, and it does look like someone flipped off the hood of Jackson.
Oh, hood cat in the 98 test car. That's going to send him to the far back. We saw him make a couple cup starts He's found his way into the Xfinity series. Tough break for him right there, but he has some time to get back up there. Fluffy Sack's also with a ton of front damage. You're going to have to hit pit road and get that all fixed up. Probably also, to the tail of the field.
Also, it's always Gary.
Yeah. And the one, that was a very expensive wreck for JRM HMS right there.
Right, what do we see right here? Jackson back up to the front, speed. Or not speed, electric. Also, possibly staying out. Or just the two-tire strategy, but I don't see why you would do that if you're electric.
Yeah, I guess you're just trying to lead that lap right there. He led it, so he's going to get that point. But I don't know, again, long-term strategy, I don't think two tires or no tires is ever going to work here.
I agree. Heredia up into second, he is... Wow!
Goes up huge right there. And that's the difference that 4 tires makes, folks.
Yeah, if you ever need an example. The 20 masopes does clear for third place. We do see further back into the pack. The 18's gonna clear for fourth, and Fistbuster's working on fifth right now.
This is just beautiful. I love looking back in the pack here and just seeing so many cars. It's amazing.
I love big field races.
Yeah, unless you're 19th right now, then you're really not liking it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Not a lot of space to get there.
It does also show how competitive it is to race in this league. You gotta be all the time. It does look like we have a 3-wide battle further back in the pack.
Oh yeah, they are. They're still 3 wide. Trying to get Zelled out. Now they're 2 wide. Oh man.
Oh, my card into the fence.
That's Sir Sad Sack. I don't think Sir Sad Sack's making many friends back here, but he wants to get out of the hornet's nest.
Yeah, Sad Sack is one of those drivers that really waits till stage 2 to showcase his speed, I've noticed.
Look at this, battle for the lead. Heredia trying to get under the 8. Again, locked up, hitting the brakes, got into the 8 a little bit, but he is clear, and he's going to put a huge block on Masopes. Oh, and Masopes is not taking any of it.
He said, man, you're on old tires. I got to get by you.
Oh, no. This is getting very antsy back here.
This is going to clear both of them.
I just love the parity here. I'm seeing Penske, I'm seeing JGR, and I'm seeing HMS all in the same pack here for the lead. It is wonderful.
Electric for now does hold on. He's got Fist breathing down his neck, and that's not someone you want to be getting pressure from.
Yeah, you know Fist really wants to get around these two guys. He's demonstrably faster than both of them. So he is going to find his way around them, and he's going to want to stay with that 22 on this final stage restart. Maybe he'd want to be third. I don't know, because that last one had me believing it goes 3 wide.
3 wide down the front stretch. Who's going to give right here? None of them.
None of them.
Ooh, Masopes. Yeah, he's just going to give all those spots up.
Check out Titan. And Titan for life, going for third.
Here comes JoJo trying to follow. So fun watching all these cars wrap around that yellow line.
Yeah, definitely the dominant line. That 8's going to look for the crossover. Nope, he's going to let the 18 by. Now I think you're starting to finally see those tires fall off for all electric.
Yeah, but now we can really see who has the advantage between Fist and Heredia. Fist has found clean air finally.
Another caution. The 1 on the backstretch spun around, and I don't know who else. The 4 looks to be involved, maybe. Oh, the 44, heavy right side and front damage. We're sorry that we're missing all these wrecks, guys, but they are they're far back in the field, and we are far up in the field.
Yeah, they're you know, we just got to stay where the action is.
If we had paid cameramen, we would be all around this racetrack.
Or if we had just a simple replay.
Yeah, that too.
The NASCAR.
Just a highlight reel or something.
Yeah, the NASCAR 2011.
Yes.
That caution.
Yes.
Or even what 2015.
I'll take any
NASCAR
replay system at this point,
Yeah,
except for
yeah.
ignitions. Ignitions isn't very good because the cars are like levitating.
Yeah, yeah, we don't like that game. Now we see the 22 and the 61. Gonna barrel it down into turn 1. Reddy is gonna clear 4 first. It does look like we are coming to 8 to go in the stage.
Gary, all over the 18, moved him out of the groove. 20 went through. Now the 8 is going to go under the 20.
Where did Gary come from?
Yeah, he's on strategy. He definitely, and yeah, he's getting ping pong now.
Yeah.
4 wide out of turn 2.
Ping ponged was the right word right there, and the big loser right there. Hennessy Titan for life.
Oh, the
someone
92 of Person. And now it's getting dicey back there.
Yeah, and there goes the field.
As
Killer
16 of Killer.
All stick.
98. That's Hoodcat.
All that really started just because of the 92 hitting the inside wall. Did you see that?
Yeah, I would argue it probably went a little bit further than that. I think the 7 might have been off the pace, trying a different strategy. Went back in the field, got 4 wide because he was getting passed on all sides. And in this game, that's a no-go. 4 wide at Richmond, you're just not going to make that happen.
I'll agree with you there. Does look like whenever we get back to green, it'll be 4 or 5 laps to go till the end of the stage.
I think Electric might have gotten... Is that Electric up in 3rd? Who's that in 3rd?
That is electric.
That was Electric.
And
he got
JoJo.
back around the soaps.
We've seen the top 5 have really strong cars tonight. Let's see who can capitalize on this restart.
Oh, the 8 sent it in there.
He
I know
said,
Fist
man,
is hot in that car right now. He's going to get passed by 2 more guys, and he's going to go back to the back again. Unless he gets a little bit of a favor from his... That's not his teammate, that's 13.
I know exactly why he did that too. Does look like we are 2 laps to go in the stage. Ready out in the lead. Rounding 4 to take the white flag. Got Electric and Fist in pursuit. Does Fist give the 8 the bumper back?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Fist was able to slot back into 3rd. That might have been a race saver. And now he's going to start on the inside. This might be perfect for Fistbuster.
I agree. Rounding 4, Heredia does take the stage win in stage 2. What was that poll in the chat? Heredia or Penske or someone sweeps the stages or something?
Yeah, it was Heredia.
Yeah,
Heredia sweep the stages.
Well, the 8 people that picked it, you are now winners.
Jeez. Impressive stuff from that 22, but I'm telling you, that 8 is really, really impressing me. I didn't know. I knew he had the speed at Martinsville to compete. But Richmond, this place is a whole different animal than Martinsville, and he is stepping up to the challenge right now.
Absolutely, and you know, I for one honestly forgot he was dominant at short tracks, and he is definitely showing that he has a place in this top 3 battle.
Oh my goodness. I can't imagine the 19 meant to stay out here.
It'll be interesting to see. Kush does lead a lap though.
He's going to stay out there.
Yeah, Heredia is just going to go under him.
Mess with it. Yeah, 22 wasn't going to mess with it. Now it's going to get crazy. This really
61 into the wall.
61.
Oh, they're starting to...
And they're wrecking.
Yep. Yep, there goes the field.
54, 19, 44.
And I think...
And the entirety of the rest of, like, the back end of the top 20.
I believe Fist was 4th when the caution came out, so that would mean another high side restart.
Like, you can't say that a driver's going to lose because he's getting bad restarts, but you're just going to get used up if you're a car on the top side here. People are going to overshoot turn 1, whether they mean to or not, we don't know. But usually it's accidental, and once you get bumped a little bit, there goes all your momentum. You're losing about 1/10 to 2/10 each corner every time you get bumped.
Absolutely, and these bumps in this game are very forceful. As we do see the 8 car starting on the outside of Heredia. It'll be interesting to see how far this 8 car drives off into the corner. Heredia is going to take the spot. JoJo's trying to clear for 2nd, and he is going to do it. Here comes Fist for 3rd place.
Wow, what a move. No contact made whatsoever. Able to keep it glued on that yellow line, and that is why I'm afraid of him tonight.
Well put. Oh, and Electric is losing a lot of spots.
You guys are starting to use him up a little bit. He got out of the groove a little bit, and now he is able to slot back into 5th, but that's going to be a lot of track position to make back up.
All right. Let's all. All right. So Sadsec is in 4th right now.
Yeah.
What a run out of him! He is not one of these guys that is known to run up here with the leaders on short tracks. You know, he's known for his long run speed.
I think we might have a manual caution.
Exactly what we have. Not exactly.
Now, going back to what you were saying about Sadsack, though, I didn't expect him to be 4th. I'm very impressed. I think he just had to clear himself of all the mess that was back in the mid-pack. And now that he has track position, we really don't know what kind of speed he's been able to show.
It does look like a few drivers are banging on against each other. I think the 7 was unhappy with someone, trying to find him. Trying to figure out who was angry with.
22 and 13 bumping on each other.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out who it was so I could start saying beef. You've got beef somewhere out here on the track.
This is more cautions than we're used to at Richmond. That's been 3 caused by incident tonight, at least. Here they come to pit road. 22 stays out. Oh my goodness.
Was that the right call?
You're going to need some people to stay with you, and it looks like there's only 5 that are going to stay out with them.
Nope. We got a few more that tagged along.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people stayed out, and a host of guys came down pit road, starting with all the JGR group.
You know what? This might be exactly what Heredia. You know, what is the spot on the restart that you would like to be on these manual cautions? Though? You want to be in the lead.
Yeah, and you want to be on the bottom. You pick the bottom.
Exactly. And what I'm saying, what I'm leading to is, you know, Heredia's going to have the jump into turn 1. He's going to clear and be able to get out. That second
Yeah.
and third spot, they're going to be side by side.
It's Tony Masopes. He stayed out with them. 92 of Person. He stayed out. Jackson, we know he's no stranger to strategy. He stays out.
I also see Person.
Yeah. Let's see who else. That's the one of Jamie Wright. He's going to stay out. 99 of Sir Sad Sack. I believe he was the last one to stay out.
Nope, Sadsack is the first one off pit road, and
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, remember he was sitting in 4th place right in front of 5th.
Yeah, true. That is true. Well, it wouldn't be Richmond without a little bit of strategy, right? In real life, it was all about strategy.
Absolutely, and you know, with the different tire wear model, I guess.
Look at the bottom takers.
Are they? I don't.
That's
I'm not exactly sure if that was Choose Cone.
It was.
Interesting.
So I just want you to keep your eye out on that that 4th lane back there, that 4th row, 99, 18, 61, all of them back there. They're going to be anxious to take care of these tires and get up here and start battling with these guys early into the run. So expect some big moves being made.
Tell you what, they're going to abuse them right here. Everyone dips down to the bottom right here.
Oh, the 13!
Get on the apron.
Entered too low, 92 out of the groove. They are 3 wide for 3rd.
They're all beating and banging. 15. Logan Aim is up here now, and Tennessee Titan has found his way back up here.
Trying to find where that 16 is. Right now, he's on the bottom trying to dig, but he lost a lot of track position under that caution.
I think there was a little bit of confusion between the Choose Cone.
5 wide back there, 92 getting stuck into the wall. He has went from about 3rd to 23rd.
Not the greatest turn of events for him. Oh, look at Masopes. He's hung out to dry on the outside.
Yep, he's getting put up out of the groove. Now he's with all the fresh tires. He's just going to get eaten up alive.
On Sadsack as well. Yeah,
this 18, though, he is on new tires, and he is flying.
He's coming. Piston Electric moving around Jackson right now. You can definitely see the speed out of the driver.
If I'm the 22 and 13, I'm kind of hoping for a caution right here so I can get on the same tires as 18 and everyone behind you. Because you know you've had, if you're the 22, you know you've had the fastest car, or one of the fastest cars all night when everybody's on the same strategy.
Now, if you're the 13 or the 22, do you fight this 18 with all you have in you?
I think you have to. I think right now you have the added benefit that it's 2 teammates up front right here. So that 13 can block the bottom, and that 22 can kind of take the line he wants to take.
As we see the 13 try to make a move for the lead. My next question was, what do you do if you're JoJo? Do you go for the lead? Because it does look like he has a faster car than Heredia. Heredia's car is still waiting to come in.
These are $1 million questions that I don't have the answer to. I don't know what you do if you're the 13. Right now, I think you just ride and kind of try to save your tires a little bit, and then at the end, go after it. But right now, you're playing defense and offense as a 13 car.
Look at this, back in 5th place, the 15 of Logan Aim. Making a move for 4th. You know, we've seen him have a lot of good runs of recent, and you know, right now he's showing us stuff right now.
61 was able to get to the inside. 15 got a little too tight and hit the 54. So they both moved out of their groove, and it's going to be a fistbuster 1-for-2 special right there.
Run him up the track, 15. Possibly hits the wall right there. And if you're the 18 right here, I mean, what do you do right here? You're basically, your tires are starting to fall off, everything's starting to even out. I mean, do you just try to stay with these guys, or do you try to go up there and make a move?
If you're the 18 right now, I think you gotta go. I think you have to take advantage of those tires while they're still there. But right now, out of the 2 guys, or the 3 guys in this top pack, he's looking like he's the loosest. So maybe those Penske setups are coming into play right here on the long run for the 13 and 22. But that 18, he's gotta get going. He's gotta get going quick.
Yeah, we know the how superior these Xfinity setups are for these Penske drivers. But nonetheless, you know, the 18 we haven't really seen a whole lot from him this season, but this could really turn around the way of his season if he were to get a win right here. He is having a heck of a race right now.
Definitely is. Back through the field, everyone's kind of single file. Crazy to think when you have 26 cars out there that they're single file. But it's kind of calmed down right now as the tires start to wear.
Did see the 10 car give up a whole bunch of spots on the backstretch. He looked like he was hung up into the wall, just trying to keep it there while drivers went around him.
Yeah, and that's a good move by him. I think when you get in that wall, the last thing you want to do is yank it off the wall and wreck a whole bunch of cars. So good on him for having some courtesy out there.
Big Jim approved.
Yep. The 22 is starting to pull away from both the 13 and the 18 right now.
And also, worse news, the 5 car of Fluffy Sacks has taken his car into the garage.
That 61 is fast. I know it's not going to mean much if he's not able to win this race, but I mean, he is gaining on his teammate right now, and just have to wonder if he had the track position, if he started third and was able to keep it on the bottom and just follow the 22 through the madness the entire race, would he have been able to go up there and battle the 22 for this win?
Yeah, that is a big question right now, because that 61 got a full steam ahead. Full head of steam.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Oh yeah, no, I resonate with that.
Here comes the 8 car. Electric. Looking, trying to get under speed for that 5th place position.
Those two have had a good rivalry this season.
Absolutely.
8 and the 54. Used to be the 20 for speed. And I think that's his old car behind him.
Yeah, they did the little swap halfway through the season. We are coming up on 15 to go. This 22 is starting to pull away from these drivers.
Yeah, I don't know what anybody can really do here. It's just going to be very hard. Go chase that 22 back down without caution, or without him lagging or hitting the wall or something going catastrophically wrong that we don't usually see for Heredia. He is on a show.
Yeah, Heredia, you know, he usually sets his cars up for the long run, and definitely paying off right now. He is taking off. That 13 and the 18 look like they're starting to lose the handling of their cars.
This ain't. This is coming.
Fist is
It's
coming.
going to be a little too late, in my opinion.
Still going to be a nice showing for Fist if he were to grab second place right here, though.
I'm trying to watch his line, and if he's doing what I think he's doing, it's pretty impressive. He's late diamonding turns 1 and 2. He'll go up well, not this time. He's going to go and wrap the yellow line, but the lap before, he went up there a little bit, climbed the hill, diamonded it late, and got a nice run off of 2. And down here in 3 and 4, he's just wrapping the yellow line. Right now, I'm looking at the 22, and he is... Oh, am I looking at the 22? So far away. There he is. Yeah, he's kind of just wrapping the yellow line on both ends. Maybe that's because he feels he has the gap to just stay out in front, doesn't need to find the extra speed. But Fistbuster's definitely searching right now.
Yeah, and you know, technically when I do that, whenever I dime in the corners, it's usually because I'm a little tight.
Mm-hmm. These Xfinity cars are pretty tight.
Yeah, we can agree on that. Look at this. Hennessy Titan is loose.
Yeah, he put the throttle down very hard right there, trying to get the gas, and now he's gonna get into the 13 a little bit. And again, a chance for a 2 for 1 for Fist, not able to make it happen.
The Fist now up into 3rd place, moving for 2nd. I think if you're the 18, that was whenever you had to make the move right there.
Is that a caution?
Caution.
Oh, the 98 into turn 3. Hard into the inside barrier. And that changes everything.
That does change everything. We're going to restart.
92.
We're going to restart with 5 to 6 to go.
That 92, if you remember, he stayed out. And I think those tires might have just gotten to him and got loose. He has a ton of nose damage.
Okay, so we have seen literally the whole field stay out on these restarts. How many drivers do you think we'll see right here?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Everyone's coming to pit road. If somebody stays out, I don't know what to think.
And it does look like you're right, but the 61 right there, you know, he hasn't made the high side work yet.
He's going to have to pinch that 22. I don't know how many laps there are to go.
I think he's going to try to lay off. And ooh, I don't know.
He's going to send it in there on the outside.
81's going to clear.
He is. Nice power move off the outside, but is there enough time?
All jostling through the field.
Could be the white flag. I don't know. Oh, big move. 8. Moving the 20 and the 18 out of the groove. That's for 3rd.
Coming to 2 to go.
2 to go. It has been a dominant night for Heredia. Right now, he's got his biggest opponent in his mirror. Can he hold him off for 1.5 more laps?
Brady's gonna round 4 and he's gonna take the white flag. This still in his mirror. Oh, never mind. That is the race.
That's the race. All right. Okay, so half a lap.
And no, it actually ended under caution. It looks like.
Wow.
Yeah. As soon as Heredia crossed the line, a caution had came out.
Well, that's going to rob us of a finish, but I don't think there's much Fist really could have done there with Heredia. Heredia was dialed in since the start. And went ahead and dominated this thing. Won stage 1, won stage 2, won the pole. Probably going to get the fastest lap. We don't have a guarantee on that. And he won the race. So congrats to Heredia.
You were going to like my final lap speech, but the top 10 running order will be Heredia. Fist. 3rd is Speed. 4th, Electric. 5th, JoJo. 6th, Masopes. 7th, Jackson. 8th, Tennessee Titan for life. 9th, McCard. And 10th, Jamie Wright.
Wow, what a race. You never like to see it come down to Sendfest, but for the most part, we had a good race tonight.
Absolutely. I had a lot of fun. Let's try to get Heredia, Fist, and Speed up into the booth.
All right. Think he's on my friends list. I can check. So it's Speed, Heredia, and who's the other?
Fist.
Fist. Surprisingly, I don't have any of my teammates added, so that's great.
So I believe Heredia has won the last 3 Xfinity races. Heredia. He does make it 3 in a row for the Xfinity field.
3 in a row. He's on a hot streak, and you never want to see that 22-gallon hot streak.
Yeah, the last previous winner before Heredia was all the way back in Dover, wherever I put a whooping on the field. It does look like we have our top 3 up in the booth with us. We're going to go with our race winner first tonight. Heredia, how are you?
I'm a little shaky, but yeah, I'm good. I'm pumped. 3 wins in a row, feeling just building up that confidence. Like I said last week, it was a good race. Second stage, I think it was. I hit the 19, but I really didn't mean it to, man. I had the 8 behind me. I know he was a kind of scary guy, and sent this a little bit too hard, and I just hit the 19. I'm sorry. I apologize to him, really. But yeah, good race. Congrats on Speed in 3rd place. I didn't expect that to happen, but nice one. And yeah.
Yeah, Heredia, I have to ask you after all these wins, does it ever get old?
Nah, running just it never gets old. I mean, every single kind of win, there's always a difference in your wins, how you win it. So it always gets you like that, pump, happiness, and just fistbuster hot seating, and me him battling, probably 2 best in the league, in my opinion, and he shows who's on top still, and that's what happened tonight.
Definitely a good way to end the night. Big Jim, do you have any words for Heredia?
Yeah, Heredia, congrats on the win once again. That makes it wins, last 3 wins. Charlotte, Mid-Ohio, Richmond, a lot of different disciplines of racetracks right there. But I'm curious, do you think you have any weakness whatsoever on this game? Do you have a single track or a single type of racing, I don't know, etiquette or anything that feels like it isn't to your advantage right now?
Of course, I do have my weaknesses, or it might not be noticeable compared to other people. Say if one person's like better at short track or something, but I do have my weaknesses, and there's tracks I really hate. Say like Chicago or something like really Mickey, as we call it. It's tracks that I really don't like, which is really my weakness because I just for some reason just can't keep it all the way on R2. I just can't do it. So I really hate, but especially like super speedway. That's really where I just suck at. That's my downfall. But yeah, everywhere else, I mean, I just maximize where I'm best at. I just minimize where I'm the worst at. That's what I could say.
Yeah, fantastic stuff tonight, man. And we'll see you at Kentucky next week.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, definitely congrats on the win tonight, Heredia. Now we will transition over to the 61, who is our runner-up finisher tonight. Fist, you, I guess you got tired of beating the Cup guys, so you come down here and try to give the Xfinity field a whooping. Is there anything that could have went differently for you tonight that you could have had something for that 22?
Yeah, I think I just needed the lead on one of those restarts. For some reason in the Xfinity car, when like you starting on the outside, I feel like it's a little bit harder to hold the outside on the restart in the Xfinity cars, and I kept starting like second or fourth or something, and I just could never get the track position, and went to the back to the front a lot because there's a lot of game of punt, you can call it, during this race, and got sent to the back a lot, and Heredia, he just stayed up like top four all race, so I could just never get back to him when it mattered. So I feel like we were equal speed. I think I showed that in stage one. We were like neck and neck there. Just luck, I guess, didn't play out exactly how I needed it to, but good win to Heredia, and got some extra track time, I guess, for the cup race, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's also what scares me. You have been, yeah, you have been dominant in the Cup Series this season. You get a little bit more of practice. Obviously, it's a different car, but it's still the same. What confidence do you have going into the Cup race tonight?
I have a lot of confidence. Every race I have a lot of confidence. If you don't have a lot of confidence, I feel like you're not doing something right. I really like Richmond. I think it's one of my best tracks, probably top three. I just like how it's really difficult, and you gotta like be in a rhythm because it's so easy to miss the bottom in this game. So I feel like that suits my style. So definitely have some confidence, and feel like Big Jim, he's good at places like here too. Should be a good day for JGR.
Absolutely. Big Jim, do you have anything for our second place runner?
Yeah, Fist, congrats on second. I know you wanted a little more out of it, but you were able to hold. I mean, it was impressive to see anybody hold with that 22 tonight, and it seemed like when you had the track position and you had a chance to be in his shadow, you were right there hounding him. So congrats on second. And I don't really have any questions for you, but I'll see you. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
That is all that we have time for our second place runner, and now we're gonna go to Speed with a impressive third place run. Speed. What was it like out there tonight? We kind of called it from the booth a little bit of a punt fest, but what all did you see out there tonight?
Well, I I saw pretty much everything you can see in a race. First, I want to get some apologies out of the way. One of them being the killer. He races me with nothing but respect, and I, myself, and a lot of other people in this field for some reason tonight just didn't drive him the way he should be driven. So for that, I'm sorry to him. And but yeah, there was pretty much the same kind of thing we saw with Gateway in the Trek Series earlier in the season. We go to a weird short track, and everybody decides to play a game of punt from about third to last. But luckily, I was able to survive that game of punt and get a third place finish.
Absolutely. This third place. There's nothing wrong with third place or anything, but I mean, it's still really impressive. But thinking about towards the season, say you do make the playoffs, do you have anything for this 22 car?
I think personally, I have a lot of ways to go. Last season, I consider to be one of my best seasons I've ever driven, and I lost the championship to my teammates. So, in order to beat a guy who was winning the Cup championship last season, it's going to take a lot more than that. But all in all, a solid third place finish. I'll take it. I'll take the points. I need it to even get into the playoffs, let alone compete and beat Heredia in them. So we'll take that, move on to, I believe, Kentucky's next, and hopefully I can get that win and a good finish there at the least.
Absolutely. Speed definitely closing in on that first win of the season. Big Jim, you got anything for a third place finisher?
No questions, but I just want to say congrats on your third place finish. I know that you don't survive those games of punt very often, and this time you did, so I'm happy to see that and that you won't be leaving the league this week. So, good job, and we'll see you at Kentucky next week.
Yeah, thank you. To be honest, I still don't know how I survived it, but we'll take it.
Speed place. Speed, our third place finisher for tonight. And that is all the time that we're going to have for tonight's Xfinity broadcast from Richmond. But don't go anywhere. The Cup cars are coming out on track in, I want to say, 10, 20 minutes. So definitely stick around for the Cup broadcast from Richmond as well. You're going to see Fist, me, and Jim all out there on the track trying to, solidify our spots into the playoffs. But from Jim and I, we'll see you next week.